I do have an older woman coming through. She's a little spitfire, actually. I want to say
Oh,
this is someone who has so much energy, and I feel like when she walks into the room, people notice her. She's
yeah.
got this amazing laugh, and she's one of these people who, God, she was generous with her laughter. She was generous with her laughter. I want to say, I feel like she laughed a lot, and I feel like social settings were so that's where she belonged. She belonged in the spotlight, this woman. And what I'm already liking about her is that she has a very generous heart. So this isn't someone who liked attention for the sake of attention. She really enjoyed people. She's like such an extrovert, but I feel like she's also the type of person like if someone was in need, she would almost panic on their behalf like we have to help this person. Like
Absolutely.
I have to, rally up the troops and I have to help as best as I could. And she was that type of friend. Like you could come to her door at 2 a.m. in the morning and she'd be up for it. She would open that door. She would make the cup of coffee. She would have those deep conversations with people. And I think that this is a woman who had so much love, respect, and adoration from other people because of her ability to make you feel like you were the only person in the room. So when you came to her with your problems, when you came to her with your broken heart, she would put her hand around you. She would let you cry. She would do her best to be so reassuring. And I feel like this is something that people would go to her for, and she has these healing qualities about her. She made people feel like they were heard, like they were important, like they mattered. And I feel like she didn't even really demand that much back from people. Like she was grateful just to have all these beautiful souls in her life. And even right now, I feel like she's saying thank you. Like she's just so grateful for all of the experiences she had in life. And also what I'm hearing is for her, like looking at her life, it was all good. It was all good. Yeah, I know that there's certain parts that you can probably look at and say, well, it was horrible when this happened. It was horrible when she was ill with this. It was horrible when she was sick. It was horrible. And she's looking back at it and she's like, they were all lessons and it was all good. And did she pass? Because I do feel like there was some type of an illness that she passed from. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Because she's wanting you to know how loved she felt when people started caring for her and the cards started coming in and the flowers and just all of the way that people loved her. She's also wanting me to acknowledge that people were fantastic at stepping up for her before she passed. She has healing abilities and she was able in a way to kind of, I want to say, exert her spirit out a little bit so that she didn't feel what that illness and what the medication was doing to her. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
She it was my it's my mom.
Okay.
I mean I have a good friend that was we called her grandma and she was we called her Grandma Betty and she had an infectious laugh and she was my mom was always the life of the party. My mom would walk in and everybody knew mom was there, you
Right.
know. Wow.
I feel like she still has that energy. I feel like you still feel her when she walks into the room. I feel like she comes in, and she teases you. She teases you. And I know that you can feel that and you can hear that in your mind. And it's one of those situations where you won't even be thinking about her, although I know you do think about her a lot because you talk to her a lot.
I
But
do.
yeah, your mind will be somewhere else completely. And all of a sudden, it's like she comes in with this joke or remark, and I see you just laughing, like, Mom. Like,
I talk to her all the time. Like I'll say something to my husband and I'll go, I know she's slapping me upside the head right now. You know.
she is, and but it's such a playful slopping.
Yes,
It's
yes.
just so wonderful. So she has so much love and respect for you. She's so proud of you. She's wanting me to acknowledge how far you've come in life and how well you've done for yourself. She's making me feel like it hasn't always been easy for you. You were not the type of person where things were handed to you. I feel like you you put yourself together so well that people who meet you have no idea what you've been through in your past.
Right.
They feel like your life must have always been so wonderful because of the way that you present yourself and the way that you're a good listener and you're very professional. That's another thing that's coming up that I feel like I need to address is that you're very, very professional. You have amazing work ethics. And what's amazing about you is I'm hearing that you have this amazing business mind, but you're also very empathic. So you have this very balanced way of conducting your business. So whatever profession you're in, people notice that about you. You probably also have some people, peers or coworkers that are a little jealous of you in that fashion because you're very good with dealing with people, getting results, and you know when to push and you know when to kind of like pull back and let things play out. And
Wow. You're like
and
you're like dead on. Like this is just wow. Because you
good.
just explained it to the T. Even at work. Oh wow.
Yeah, so well, good. I'm glad this is all landing well. Well, is there anyone specific that you wanted me to connect to today that we didn't
I
get a chance
really
to talk to?
well, I just want to make sure that I really want to talk to my mom. I just want to really make sure that was my mom because my mom came through. She died of cirrhosis of the liver,
Hmm.
and I that's when I went to a medium just to make sure she was okay. And I
She's
know I
great.
talk with her all.
She's great. She's fantastic. Okay, so let me see what other messages I can get from her. So the message that I'm getting from her is I'm here. And she's asking you to put trust and faith in yourself and to believe in not just the experiences that you're having, but just having, I feel like, faith in yourself because you still struggle with this, I want to say, low self esteem and feelings of inadequacy. And there's also the sensation of not just missing her, but I feel like there's parts of your life in the past that you miss very much. And so there's these I wouldn't say memories that you get stuck in, so it's not that, but it's like you kind of wish you could go back to either who you were or how you were or something like that. So there is this feeling of something missing in your life and of things being taken away from you when it was completely unfair. And and your mom's a part of that, but there's other things too. And I feel like she's just acknowledging all of that and she's telling you, but you are whole. You've come a long way. You are whole. And all of those things in the past were meant to serve you and to help you to become who you are today. And it's okay that you miss these different parts of your life. There's still good things to come. There's still so many good things to come. And so she's coming forward and she's she just has so much love for you and she has so much faith in you and she believes in you so 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 much. And I think that your mom presented herself with this great confidence that you look at and you're like, I wish I had that. You know, you admire her so much, and there's certain
I
things about
do.
her that you're like, I wish I had that in me. I wish that was me. And she's wanting you to know that, you know, the way that you're able to be, I want to say, balanced and mellow, she wishes that she had that. You know, so it's like, so the
Yeah.
two of you are looking at each other and admiring the different characteristics that you each have, which seem counter, you know, that's the word I'm looking for, that seem like opposites, but you being balanced and more mellow And I want to say that you're more cautious. You live more cautiously. That serves you. And with her, yeah, she was very exuberant. She still is very confident.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
and it was very hard for her to bite her lip when she didn't believe in something, or
Oh, yeah.
excuse me, didn't agree with something. And so
Yeah.
I see that there were times when that caused conflict in her life, and she did lose some friendships over that. Um, but for the most part, I think that especially when she got older, she learned how to just kind of like let people live their lives.
I don't know if she, because I know you said, I'm missing something that I had, um, because I'm going through something really hard right now, and I don't know if it's ever gonna fix itself. And I don't know
Okay.
if my mom.
I'm not getting a clear answer to that. But what I did see in my mind's eye is if she was there with you, she would place your hand in hers, lean towards you, and I see like your foreheads meeting, and she would say, however this happens, you're going to be okay. Whatever happens, you're going to be okay.
That's exactly how she used to.
Hmm.
That's exactly how she used to do with me. She would put her head to your head,
Yeah,
and she'd make you
foreheads.
look at her.
Hmm. I think that she didn't want to say anything about it because when I tune into this, I feel like that's going to continue longer. I don't see it coming to an end anytime soon.
Okay,
Um, and I
that's an
absolutely,
answer. She,
I was going to say, I absolutely see that your mom does not want to be the bearer of bad news.
no. Oh wow, you are like dead on. I cannot. I. It makes me like I know when my mom's in the room, you know, and I know you connected to her and in different ways. And then it was just amazing. It was absolutely, it's something that I've needed for so long.
Hmm.
And it's been 16 years since I've connected like this with her. But I just feel like I could breathe, like I could just take a deep breath. It was absolutely wonderful. You were dead on. You're
Thank you.
amazing.
Aw, thank you.
I know.
Awesome. Awesome.